Well, we're here with another quest from Alex. These are different parts of the achievement of Assistant to the Assistant Guest Relations Manager, one of the achievements you can get during WoW's 20th anniversary event. This one starts with a bird's tale. Rashad has a new story to tell involving his bird companion Percy. So we accept it from Alex, and it sends us to the stage. We can see the quest mark over the head, so there's no issues about that. Rashad is in Arakoa, which will be important.
Farewell, my friend.
We are definitely interested in Percy's tale.
Farewell for now.
This is the problem, he says, I will give you a clue on where to start. From there you must find the clues Percy has left behind to discover his story. We can have this feather that Percy left, look at it, and you may find more clues. And so, our start is to get a feather. So the decorated feather says, the feather has been decorated with ancient Arakoa beading. It appears to have fallen from a great height, as some of the beads have been shattered. So we're thinking great heights, and it's an Arakoa feather. I can't stress this enough. If you don't know what to do, either with the incense or in person, talk to Maru. And since we're here, talking to Maru says the spires of Iraq. Next time bring fish, please. So this is in the new area of Draenor. And we can see that this is the area where the Arakoa have sort of their headquarters. So we are going to head out to that area and see what we can find. Hold on 1 minute. If you're not sure how to get to the spires of Iraq, you can either go to your toy box and pull out your Garrison Healthstone. By pulling out your Garrison Healthstone, you go straight to your garrison. If you can't do that or don't want to do that, then you can go to the portal. I'm Alliance, so the portal in Stormwind, and Ashran has the portal, and then fly from there. But as you can see by the amount of people we're here at 4553, here in this big spire, we find a burnt feather. The burnt feather looks like battle-worn, burnt, torn in areas, and a strange green liquid is dripping off the end of it. So again, 4663 are the coordinates here. Lots of different battles going on in this area, and nothing particularly green that I saw. So I asked Maru, and Maru talks about a battle being in a city, and in this version, the city has a battle going to it. So that is where we're going to go next, and we'll see what to do when we get there. But we're at 4663, and our next place is going to be Shatrath City. All right, I'm here in Shat, just flew around it, stopped, got off a couple of times. This was an area that had green in it. So I thought it was good, and obviously the idol is glowing, and all of our friends over there show us where we're heading. The coordinates are going to be 3029, and when we come up onto this area, over here we see another feather. We grab the feather, it's been plucked. Our quest counter goes up from 25 to 50%, so we figure there's another 2 more parts to the quest. We'll look at the feather It says it has 49 on the left and 93 on the right. We're going to put on our thinking cap. Again, ask Maru, and Maru will give you the directions, but put on your thinking cap, and we're going to go negative 48 and positive 93. So the second feather is here at 2930, and we'll figure out where this takes us. Hold on. All right, we are at negative 5096 according to thinking cap, which is pretty close to the coordinates that the feather tells us, the 4893. And when we obviously turn on the idle shows us this feather right here. So we're going to grab this feather, which says it is a frozen feather. Combination of volcanic ash, salt water, and engine oil. The feather is frozen. So because it's frozen, we're right away thinking Frostfire Ridge. Maru tells us to look for a ship. So we're looking for a ship in Frostfire Ridge. And there's nothing obvious, but when we look way off in the distance over here, you can see a little bit of a ship over there. And so that's where we're heading. I should add the coordinates for the second one. Are 8318. And remember, we left Talador and went to Nagrand to find the third feather. So now we're going to head over here for Frostfire, and hopefully that finishes off our quest for us. Hold on. If you circle Frostfire Ridge, the zone, this will be the only ship you find. So it's a good sign we are in the right place. Another good sign we're in the right place are all of these people over here who are doing the same thing we are, tracking down this last feather. So the last feather will be at 4267. Your idol will point you to it, but the clue was to look for this ship, and then in this area you'll find the last feather. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get up to it with all of these people in the way. There we go. Grab our fourth feather. Oops. There we go. Got it that time. And says the feather is unaltered, and we're to go back to the Caverns of Time. I think the idea is we saw the journey of the pet, each of the spots along the way where something significant happened to it, where it was in the fight, maybe it was involved in the shipwreck or scouted out the shipwreck, and things like that. So that's the tail of the bird, is showing us these different events at where it would have been or maybe taken part of the events. All right, we're headed back to Caverns of Time to turn it in and see what happens next. We are back at the Caverns of Time. Here is Rashad, the Scroll Keeper. We can turn in a bird's tail, and you hear his story. He arrived at Frostfire Ridge from a ship. Then he traveled to Shatrath City, where he may have had some conflict, and finally arrived at the spires where he met up with Rashad. So that's the bird's story. We're going to turn it in.
Farewell, my friend.
Get our achievement progress and see what comes out tomorrow. Hopefully this has been helpful. Let me know how you're enjoying the 20th anniversary celebration. Good luck and have fun.